We got our first match stream right now. So,
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am.
thinking I might want to do the career mode.
Like a turkey, I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic.
Sure.
Work fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Gonna blitz,
Stand up.
smash. Put in the
That seems like a dope ass thing to do.
100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash.
What's this? Nah, I don't feel like doing the franchise. I want to do QB face of the franchise. I already got one loaded up, but we can start another one.
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I ain't with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
I'm gonna put it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're gonna win a national championship together.
That's what's signing there. Let's see where we want to go. First of all, let's make them look like me somewhat. Ooh, too light skin. I'm about right there. Starting head. That's what she said. These mine look straight ugly though. Wowzers. I don't think we're gonna find nobody who look like me, so let's see somebody who look at least normal on the face. I don't know what they got going on. Let me see, bro. Turn forward, bro. They still look weird. Why they gotta make the niggas with the face wide as hell? This nigga look like fucking cousin Skeeter. He looks angry. We'll take him. I have curly hair, but we're gonna give this guy give him, I guess. Shave with the design. What's the design? Let's see what y'all thinking. Oh, that's it. That could be what I got going on. Make it brown. Now see it black. Hairstyle. No, it's not really swatch. What are they doing on Madden? This is piss poor, bro. We'll go with that. That's about the cleanest one we got. Let's see what else they got. Oh, okay, here we go. What? know what you're doing. So, get that shit out of here. I'll leave the earphone. Oh, Clef, the boy Chin Wonder. No. Long time, let's make it. You know where we going. I don't need to question it, baby. What? We're going to P-Town. And now this ain't Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Y'all know what it is. Portsmouth, PA, baby. We'll take that, man. He looks somewhat handsome.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding it here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
Who knows who that was? Weird, man.
Okay.
Watch out, we got a couple top-notch choices. Y'all already know, always at all times. You is always number one. Okay. But I got some favorite schools I like to watch play. I like Clemson. Both of these, both of y'all. You baby, you run Florida. Clemson, LSU. I want to play in the Pac-12, USC. No, I don't want to take my talents to T-Town. I'll go to Oregon. They got some dope jerseys. I think I'm gonna narrow it down. I think LSU, Miami, Oregon, and USC. Let me do a mining mode here right now. Alright, so it looks like the fan favorite did not win. So it looks like we're gonna go to SC, baby. We're all the way out to Cali, coast to coast. On to LA, baby. SoCal, University of Southern California.
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college, not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you want to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll win the job. You'll see.
And I ain't want a thing, huh? I don't know why they made him say that statement.
If you're the coach, how do you let five-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young, 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough, he's got to prove it to those guys.
I gotta take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. So we got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Watching my stream. That's how it is, though, getting off that bus. Tossing out your bags, gotta find your bag.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh, you was wait. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
This is for players and coaches only.
Let's see who I want to play. I'm at USC. Let's play one of these clowns.
I'm here to play Florida.
What?
The Gators, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Let's see. Let's go with
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah,
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right? So we all know your situation tonight, but
Right, we do.
really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well,
man.
Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense, you were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so people would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning a national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
All right.
We're making promises. I don't know what that promise got to do with me. No, no, I'm playing. Let's see what we can do here. It's loading up. Yeah, even though I'm with the SC, we definitely gonna beat the shit out of Florida, baby. Play them type games. Let's see what we got here. I picked Scrambler this time as my little arch type. So.
Ready, set.
Okay, alright.
Ready. 70, Indy. Ready. Down. 60 outlaw.
12, I guess it shouldn't matter to everything. Yeah, I kind of know this already.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Yep.
Leaf river. Set. 10 Lobo. Shoot. On the double.
What?
Get it.
Oh, they want me to hold it.
Ready, Pittsburgh. Hit it. Ready. Five. Let's go. 50. Plant. Ready to break. Set, go. Ready. 18 Gator. Let's go. Ready. Now. Here we go. Set. 18. Ready.
I didn't even read that. I thought it was the same thing. Oh, okay.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
They be talking a lot of shit, though. I let them have it, though. I was a bench warm up.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
I'm ready for this. I don't know what he talking about. I'm about to go out here and turn up. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah.
Surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Florida Gators taking on the USC Trojans.
Oh, is that my boy?
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
That's my homie.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
That's my homie.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First and 10, Florida. Here is Reddick. Throw left side complete. It's Arnold. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But thankfully, this is corralled by the off. In fact, hold on to the football.
Go! 90 Wolf! Here we go. Here we go. Hit it.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about. For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll give it to Jennings. That is not going to be any help as they dump in box scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think got audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, that opening drive, look, they'll wind up being turned away, thank goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run. Behind the line of that's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 10 as they've got on this drive. They'll get the first down and more inside. He'll finally be taken down at the 18. 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. They'll run it. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Better be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Thrown. Rose. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He won't go down. But he's down in 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Trojans come up now 1st and goal. From the gun, Rose. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Trojans have taken the early lead. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center, sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there. Down. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes, the confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
61, match box, light.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. See it all when it happens in a game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really...
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Trojans add on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Playing the computer. I'm murdered the computer every time.
The Gator offense been ready to get this next drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run with Clements. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. This will be a carry for Clements. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Reddick sets to throw it. The open man is Smith. Get across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards through the air and a first down. On the ground, it's Clements. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now Reddick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Arnold. That one goes for 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
His pass caught at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 2. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Yeah, you heard it, right? You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
That's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing and then maybe explode at the right time.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Face mask.
I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rose. Open man here, Streets. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains. USC gets set here, 1st and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, Charlie. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Rose. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
With the score, Trojans 14.
Who's up? We up. Who's up? We up. Let's go.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how you play. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is fielded at the goal line. Breaks free again. The SC offense about set over here. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Rose. This one complete to Streets. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And all the way down to the 29. And they rattle off a big one. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running it with Darby. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions, beginning with the earliest way back in 1928, all the way until their most recent title in 2004. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Rose. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Isaiah Streets, 32 yards. And the Trojans add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Here's Irons. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the rest of the team.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Darby. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal. And he is in for a USC touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Trojans add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
College football, baby.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A nice carry there of 15 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the ground, here's Jennings. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The Trojans, USC, such a proud program. They have been on the top of the mountain before. It's been a little while since they've been back, but it's looking more and more like they'll be playing for a national championship next week as they start this drive here, first and 10. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down. Darby. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Back to throw. Rose. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets, 47 yards. And the Trojans add on to their lead. What a game he's had throwing the football. This is now 4 touchdown passes, and this offense has had very little drop-off from Marcus Washington. Starting to get a sense who might be on your weekly cover of your favorite sports magazine this week. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
132 fighter.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise we'll have a lot of mamas upset with us if we don't mention them, and they have played awfully well in addition.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Unable to correct, and he is in for a USC touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 39 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up third down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to third down and making a play there.
They'll look to throw here. And that's caught by Smith. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. First and 10, Florida. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll drop the throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Ray O'Neal, 35 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Come on, guy. I'll get your panties in a bunch. Alright, let's see here.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Darby on the carry, and he's got room. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the USC Trojans are moving on to play for a national title on Monday, January the 7th.
My thing, baby. Crazy. Everything paying out how it should have. So it's loading up. We got a couple more cut scenes that'll come in.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I'm gonna do pink, no question. Definitely pink.
Pink, no question.
Come on.
No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's playing. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second?
She's
Which
too shy to
foundation
ask,
moment?
but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot. Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
I just threw 4, so it shouldn't be an issue throwing 4 more. Seriously.
We're days away
y'all
from the
gotta say
national
now. What's
championship
up?
game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all.
That's it? No,
That's it. But hold on. I don't think he
Oh
has
my
to be.
God.
And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Wow. That's crazy. I don't believe me.
Hey,
Levi
can I talk
said
to you a
in Santa
minute?
Clara, California. That's right.
Sure,
We're going back
Coach.
to Cali. That's where the national championship gonna be at. Let's get it.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. And it's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates.
Okay.
Take in the crowd.
Okay. The deep talk
Man,
music
you
playing in
do
the
that.
background. You know, you're telling me something.
And everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in.
Take it in.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
That's it.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Go.
Yeah, yeah.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship
Texas,
game.
oh, yeah.
As we'll see the Texas
Texas.
Longhorns taking on the
Roll back.
USC Trojans.
Roll back. Roll back. Texas took the W last time for the hit zone. Now this time, baby, USC got the mobile quarterback this time, baby.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. Fights him off. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Just his second career start and a national title on the line for the Trojans as they get ready 1st and 10. On 1st down, Darby, the game's first play, produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Darby. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll run on first down. Darby. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And a huge play that time. 44 yards on the ground. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Trojans have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas.
6-3, 218, chop.
Good man.
Here's Nichols to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Nichols. Throw left side complete. It's Sparks. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. This is Irons. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Let's go.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
There he goes, right side. And he is in for a USC touchdown. Orlando Darby, 49 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
We'll figure that out.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Going ground game with Slay. And again, the run defense offense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Now Nichols.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They give to Slay here.
The game just made me freeze.
Stage of the game, the run pass a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. And oh, he coughed it up.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Looking to throw Nichols. Got an open man, it's Foster. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Operating from the gun. Nichols. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Oh, nice move. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Trojans add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nichols. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On the carry, this is Slay. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been big.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes, and he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown from 8 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The SC offense about set to take over here. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady. He calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Nichols. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sparks. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Casey Sparks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Throwing to start the drive. Rose. And that is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Back to throw. Rose. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Going right side here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. Operating from the gun, Nichols. Throw left side complete. It's Sparks. 25 yards that time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And now running right through it. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 3rd down, Rose. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Rose. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, USC. There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass of this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
Shitty, bro. He got 4 touchdowns.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right? Of course I do. Then make it happen. Okay, man.
gonna throw like 7
Just
touchdowns,
one
man.
half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
And bounced right back on it, keeps possession. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rose. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rose. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what if I...
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Isaiah Streets, 30 yards. And the
back in, he's in. He's at it. Touchdown after touchdown.
He touched the kick team to sit. That's field goal. And here, this will back in the the time. About 6 drive that's off at the line around. They
deep inside, which means position back. But they're looking for consistent ball at least a few times first and hopefully flip the field.
Something to build what they're looking for. And up time before they're out. 1st down and used to be effective. Big lead.
And I love where he said of him, I love it. Ups on my back.
There to his skills down.
Seen this before. Down 3. Just frustrating.
How bad. Score game. 3rd Korean out. Now, and you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The SC offense about set to take over here. Throwing to start the drive. Rose. Quick slant caught by Streets. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A beautiful fake. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rose. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, Rose. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this.
And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Trojans add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a time comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offensive backfield has been something else in this game.
That one goes for 30 yards. The Longhorns come in 10. Operating from the gun. Nichols. Knocked away. It's incomplete. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still fighting, not himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the... That down is a loss of 8. And staring at a third here. Back to throw. Nichols. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball.
But knowledge to be gleaned on interception, you do things the way. And hasn't there been a pretty along the way who learned became great later?
Who would that
be? Through 28 his rookie season record. How'd things turn out for him?
A receiver, and he's brought down. Cost him only a yard, 11. They'll now out of the gun. It's a tackle, and he's got an alley. But able to get it to the yard line. It's a pickup of 17. First down. So 1st and from the 30. Down somewhat awkwardly here. I think this one's good. They're down to that personal foul. Not going to help.
That's extra intensity from where we...
And he is in for a USC touchdown. Or Levy, touchdown. Friend, I think the game is much deceased at this. Take it.
This victory for me. Take take the snap, all, call over. Agree with you.
I knew this was over about a minute ago. Your step just flipped it over your shoulder again.
Yeah, that's similar with off over. Oh, this thing's
on down. Into Arts, and they get him down, but not takes it across. That play goes 16-yard the drive. First, what's the first good to throw? Neil Hawker is midfield before. Let's go. Good 20 and a first. Those signs of in this second half. Here's first to throw. Open. Here's four. And he'll go out of bounds. 15. That's now explosive play north of. Inside the red zone. And this will be in football. So now to the action on. Throwing nickel. 14 yards. Guys are able to. Well, yes, that's third touchdown cash scored.
Said without my good, I'm in big trouble. Best game.
To the goal line. Oh, what a move. And he'll out the 6-20 in offense, ready to get drives and charges. Man, champ.
I think if you go against Washington and you add percent half game, percent
in the fan base, probably even lower than that. On third. And he will add the first step. Into enemy. Good 15-yard. Down, but not before getting five. Use play. How it till 9 days. They are the.
And as a man who's quarterback whisperer, feeling right.
To prepare for this game. What this kind? Deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Short, sir.
It's better than it would fit. I can't even describe just to be
Perfect end. Seems like you kicked
how pissed got
of the law to be. But can you moment?
Taylor, made you know, it would have been possible. I came in late.
Move, baby! Yeah! Was all getting back up. Season overcoming. You guys.
Right. You're right here. Oh, hang on. Hello?
Hey. What you want to Emily 3 is doing things.
What's for the kind words?
Please. I will.
7 days and 3 prospects will run.
Back championship was played in 2 days. Was Peter? If he blows by like the quarterback.
I've been hearing you for a bit. How many topics restraint?
Time to
I told you top grades and a job. You that barely even pick in college. You tell me you should be on my radar.
national champion. And that's what I plan to have on my mantle. Some hardware.
Yeah.
Call you back. Yes, I'll have.
I love you.
You for real? You and I have a mutual friend I served on. What he would have to say about your lead a locker room?
Navigating a locker room can be tricky. I do my best between being the locker room guy and then the guy I can rely on to get the team ball.
You know, Jack has concerns about your leadership. But I'm not seeing that. Little inside scoop. The owner wants someone with the measurable. So you
That's right.
You'll be dark.
I can do that.
Down.
Thank you.
Dog. Got you, big dog.
For your phone, your internet.
Want me to give you my phone? Is it like normal procedure?
That it is. You just give anyone your phone. If someone asks for, would you give them that? hide? It's about
I think he ain't quite transparent.
not transparent enough.
Alaska on a bus going to now sitting on the bus.
Bus. I go front of the.
Not middle.
Nope.
Before you even got into the bus? Did you check the
I hired a professional mechanic to every part of the bus, as he is more qualified, and I am aware of strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be the bus, or the...
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
If see, make sure.
Some weird shit. Tripping. Okay, look like the storm kind of hit.
Eyes are picking us apart. Mistake amplified, right?
I'm looking for your agent. Didn't have an agent. An agent. Me.
I don't think.
You're.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
It's like you're up to. Go get a client.
No.
Yeah. A lot of people already. Full.
Why looking like? Oh.
New York fans will about you this week on social media. Feel about playing giant.